Alright, so really exciting video for today, guys. So this is the first Tanchjim here in the channel. This is the Tanchjim Echo, around $100 here, TWS, and this uses a more enthusiast driver for your TWS. And of course, we do need that. We do need more enthusiast brands coming over to the TWS world. And this is the box that you're getting. Of course, Tanchjim Echo. You're getting support for wireless charging. Really nice, especially for the $100 range. Haptic support, Bluetooth 5.2 as well. So really nice to see in 2022. Frequency response 20 to 20 kHz in frequency range. 10mm dynamic driver transducer. So actually this beryllium coated dome PU suspension rings. So you are getting beryllium driver for your TWS, which is the first time that I've seen something like that. You are getting haptic support, 6 hours of playtime with 44 hours in the case as well. Maximum range 10 meters, wired charging Type-C connector as well. So actually for the $50 to $100 price range, we're seeing more and more in the wired space, more beryllium coated drivers, but this is the first time that I'm seeing something like this for a TWS. I would love to see how, Tanchjim tunes their stuff as well. Hopefully, the tuning here also translates to their wired counterparts, so I can have an idea on how the wired, IEM sounds like here. And this is what you're getting. Actually, really nice packaging here overall. So hopefully, this is the packaging that they have as well in their wired IEM. So you're getting that logo as well at the top, and you're getting another box here, which looks really nice for me. Opening it up. And you have that echo, faithfully recreating the original sound. That is nice. And of course, inside you're getting additional accessories here. So you're getting that Apple-esque accessory for your USB-C. That's nice. You're getting additional tips as well. So actually, the tips is colored white here. So we might be seeing more of an Apple kind of design with their TWS here. Another sets of tips as well. So you're getting that deeper tips with this, and you're also getting maybe lighter tips. And yeah, from the get-go here, this is definitely more of a glossy kind of design. Has that Apple-esque vibe to the design here with that glossy kind of plastic. And this is actually fairly big here, so this is quite surprising for me. So usually for TWSs, I'm expecting a bit smaller, but yeah, this is definitely bigger than what I expected. And you're getting the Tanchjim logo as well. So looking at the case itself, it's made of glossy plastic here overall. So this is how it opens and closes. So opening and closing, not bad, but I would say not the most sophisticated feeling that I have seen. You're getting actually a light here, which is really cool. You're getting the Tanchjim logo as well at the top, and as you guys can see, it's not centered. At the top, you're getting that USB-C as well, and you're getting some information. And this might be your wireless charging pad at the bottom. So yeah, the case itself, I would say not bad, but not the best that I've seen, especially for this price range. So yeah, from the get-go, the lobes here is your maybe IEM kind of shape, which is definitely really cool. So this is definitely an advantage for more enthusiast kind of TWSs or IEMs. You're getting that more enthusiast shape here. So you're getting that maybe contours here. You're getting that IEM shape at the side. So definitely, if you do like to look more of an enthusiast, this might be the look that you would want. So here you're getting that tips, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this or maybe the default, maybe deeper tips. As you guys can see, it's a bit smaller here, but you are getting another option that is a bit deeper. This is your maybe normal IEM kind of fun tips, so you can fit maybe your spin fits here, your AET08 as well. And actually, interesting design here. You're getting this kind of bulge. So this maybe reminds me of maybe the Halo style of bulge. And you're getting that echo as well at the side. So yeah, actually for me, it kind of looks good for me. So even if it's a bigger IEM, it's a bigger case, kind of looks good. When you put this on the ear, you have that maybe soft touch as well in the inside. So wearing this on with just the normal tips, the more thin tips, it actually fits okay on the ear. I would say still I would want maybe fins if I want to do more extraneous activities. So this is not something that I will use for more exercising, something like that. So this is something for casual listening, I'd say. So maybe it reminds me of the Sparks in a way. In terms of the isolation, this doesn't isolate that much because of that maybe lighter tips that I used here. But what I like about this is it's quite breathable on the ear. So this is something that you can listen to for a long listening session, I'd say. So let's try to listen to some tunes, and then we're gonna test out some features as well in this TWS. So now we're listening to some 24K Magic Boy Bruno Mars. So from the get-go, this is more of an enthusiast listen for me on the ear. So you're still getting that maybe treble extension on top. Actually, the positioning of the vocals for me is really nice here. Not that much bass response as well. So fairly controlled bass. But yeah, the vocals here is full. Especially maybe this reminds me of the Moondrop Nekocakes. So it's a bit more lively compared to your Moondrop Sparks here. Fairly controlled bass, still nice positioning in the vocals, and full vocal presentation as well. So I like how revealing and also lively the vocals here are. So it's not a micro detail monster, but this resolves the vocals really nicely here. Quite natural in the presentation as well, and I like how open the vocal sounds like. So the vocals here doesn't sound congested for me, so it's quite open in the overall presentation, and this is definitely more lively compared to maybe your Moondrops of the world. This might be a candidate in one of the best that I've listened to for the $100 range for me. Because of that resolution, because it's quite open in the mix, and the tuning as well really nice on the mix. We're now listening to some 24K Magic by Bruno Mars. So I like here in 24K Magic Bruno Mars that you have ample bass at the bottom but not overwhelming in the mix. And this has really big impactfulness as well in the overall sound. But I like that it's not muddy to listen to. So here in 24K Magic Bruno Mars, it's one of the most booby basses that you can listen to. This is mixed to be bassy. But here in the echo, you were able to control it nicely for me. Again, ample bass. This is not gonna be for bass heads, but still you're getting ample bass at the bottom. And I like the definition in the bass here. The weight in the bass is really nice here. So yeah, for the bass response, I really like the overall presentation here. Let us try some Lead with Door Open by Silk Sonic. Yeah, the vocals, the positioning is really nice, and that's really clear in the mix for both Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak's vocals. And it's quite smooth in the overall presentation as well. The vocals is really full in the mix here. Really nice in the overall listen here. So yeah, for Chi-Fi TWSs, this might be one of the best that I've listened to, and this fits my preference as well. I would say more so compared to your Moondrops of the world. So I like that this is a bit more revealing for me compared to your Moondrops. And the tuning as well is a bit more lively compared to your Moondrops. So this might be a daily driver potential for me because of the how it's tuned and stuff. So even if this doesn't have that maybe micro detail of your other BA counterparts, I like the overall resolution, the natural tonality in the sound. So there's some micro detail here, definitely more so compared to maybe your other dynamic drivers, especially in the TWS space. Still, this won't beat out your maybe BA counterparts for me. Your BA counterparts will still have a bit more micro detail, especially for guitar tracks. But what I like about this is you're getting still really good body in the cymbals on top, so you don't have that maybe thin cymbals of your BAs. Still, yeah, you're getting fairly balanced presentation here. So definitely this is more of an enthusiast listen for me on the ear. Alright, next let's talk about the measurements now, because this is one of the key selling points of the Tanchjim Echo. And as you guys can see, it's actually fairly neutral kind of graph here. You're getting some recession maybe around 200 Hz, maybe some recession around 10K, but if you look at the whole signature is fairly neutral. Maybe you can call it balance as well, but yeah, they're definitely really nice graph here overall. This might be even more neutral. This might be more level compared to what you're getting with the Moondrop Sparks, because as you guys can see from the Sparks, you're getting a bit more recession in around the bass region here, around 100 Hz region, and also you're not getting that much 12K on top as well in the Moondrop Sparks. So the Sparks compared to the Echo, you're gonna have a bit more rounded off top end, and you're gonna get more 12K in the mix in the Echo. So that's why I encountered that you have some more extension in the Echo, and the Echo kind of fits the bill for me a bit more compared to what you are getting with the Sparks. So from the bass region, you're getting that maybe slight recession to around 200 Hz region, and from the 200 Hz region, you're getting that elevation to around 800 Hz, and then after that it goes up to around 1.5K, and after that it goes down to around 2.5K, and then after that it goes up to around 4K, and after that it goes up to around 6K. So actually, as you guys can see, the peaks there or the elevations there is not peaky. It's not your shark's fin type of peak, so that's nice on that. So far it's kind of a smooth up top end, and then after that it goes down to around 10K, and after that it goes up to around 12K. So we're getting the 12K peak, but this is not overly elevated here, still fairly balanced in the overall presentation. So actually, for me, if Tanchjim tunes their stuff like this will be an interesting brand for me to check out, because they're kind of a Moondrop-ish in a way, because they have a lot of similarities with the way Moondrop does their things. But actually, for the Tanchjim, this might be a bit more lively to listen to, because they have a bit more 12K in the mix. So that's why I encountered that the Sparks is a bit more relaxed for me on the ear compared to the Echo, because the Echo has that 12K in the mix, has a bit more elevation in the treble region here, and a bit more maybe elevated bass as well in the mix. Let's compare it to the Moondrop Nekocakes. As you guys can see, the Nekocakes has definitely that a bit more treble on top. You have the double horns in the Neko. You have that Neko on top of the signature, so maybe that's something that they want to put in here for reviewers to check out for those who measures. But as you guys can see in the Nekocakes, you're getting 6K elevation, more of a shark's fin peak, and also the 12K elevation and the Nekocakes as well is a bit more prominent in the mix. And also in the base region as well, you're getting a bit more recession in around 200 hertz. But again, they have some similarities in the graph here. Overall, they're still fairly level type of graph. Especially for me, in terms of the overall tuning, I do like the Echo more. I like that you're getting that still 12K compared to the Sparks, and I like that compared to the Neko as well, you're getting a bit more toned down top end, so the body and the symbols is going to be better in that regard, and fairly neutral graph here. Actually, if you bring this to the wired counterparts, this is still something that I would really like to listen to. So yeah, that is really nice signature for me coming from a TWS, and I think this kind of tuning is something that I can have as a daily driver. Alright, so let's try to close this thing for the Tanchjim Echo. So I really like the sound here. So definitely for $100, I would say this is one of my favorite TWSs, especially in the Chi-Fi world. You're getting really nice resolution, beryllium coated drivers. You're getting ample bass at the bottom. Still really impactful bass, but I would say not overly done, not overly boomy. I'm getting a really smooth kind of vocal, nice positioning in the mix. Quite full into some of the body in the vocals there, and you're still getting that ample extension on top, enough treble on top here. So actually this is a quite versatile kit, and it's one of the TWSs that's balanced to listen to on the air, and that's nice on that. You're getting this kind of sound for this price range, and also for a TWS for enthusiasts, you will be pleased with the overall listen here. Those who are used to maybe a wired counterpart in maybe the enthusiast world, you would like the TWS listen here with the Tanchjim Echo. And of course, yes, I will recommend this for those enthusiasts looking for their next TWS. That is my look with the Tanchjim Echo. Of course, if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.